guys, today I'm doing my makeup. It's your girl Caitlin. And so first let me go get my makeup. Okay, I got it. So first things first, some foundation. Well actually, let's make today's video more interesting and do some story times while we're at it. Okay. First things first, go here and put makeup, story times. I put Storu. I do put this on my laptop, so who cares? These ones are always so quiet. They're muted too.
Just wanted to start a business.
Jess, you need to sell those.
Okay, so let's move this over here. Okay.
And then this happened.
Couldn't tell you what I put there because this is just foundation. This is the foundation.
First time on I caught both of my best friends cheating on me with my boyfriend. Yes, both of them. Well, at the time I was entering college, and one of my best friends went to the same school as me. My other best friend went to the same school as my boyfriend. And our schools were close. We were only like 10 minutes away from each other. Homecoming is when things started to get fishy. I asked my boyfriend if he wanted to come out to our homecoming games, and he said that he was busy. Then, of course, I asked my best friend, but she said she had cheerleading practices because she was trying to become a cheerleader. I don't know, they just always seem busy doing something around the same time. So then the holiday comes up and I visit my boyfriend's family for Christmas. I don't know, something in me just told me to look at his phone, and he was talking to my best friend, the one he went to school with, and the conversation was just too flirty. So I talked to my other best friend about it that I went to the same school with, and she was like, oh, I always knew something was weird about them too. Of course, I talked to my boyfriend about it, and he said
So we're just using
on.
this right now.
So I decided to play reverse psychology on my best friend. Come back for part two. Part two on how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with two of my best friends. Like I said, I confronted my boyfriend about it, and he pretended there was nothing going wrong. So I went to my best friend about it, and I kind of did like a reverse psychology thing on her. I told her that my boyfriend told me everything that was going on, and I was like, did y'all even use protection? Not really knowing what's really going on. And she was like, sorry, it was only a one-time thing, and that she was just drunk one night. And I was like, sis, you practically told on yourself because I was joking. And then she kind of like snitched on my other best friend. She was like, I wasn't the only one, you know. And of course, I was like, what you mean? And she said a couple months back, when we were in high school, that my other best friend had slept with him also. The whole situation was just messy. I ended up cutting off my whole circle. And later on that freshman year, my ex-boyfriend started dating my ex-best friend. This is why you should never catch rides with strangers. So last year in June, one of my closest friends had a graduation party. She lived in New York, so I had to get a cab service to drive me to the party. By the way, I'm from New Jersey. I think I paid like $150, but she had told me not to worry about the drive back and that she would drive me back. And plus, she was going to stay over because she really wanted to see my family. Fast forward, I get to the party. I had a great time. I met some of her newer college friends, and everyone seemed pretty cool. We took shots and had hookah. It was real fun. So after the party is over, I was ready, and I went to my friend, you know, expecting a ride back, but she was too drunk. Her friends was like, spend the night. One of her friends was like, spend the night and, you know, go back home tomorrow morning. But I told her I had work and school. The only person that was willing to take me back was one of her friend's cousin, and we're going to call him John. John said he had no problem taking me back, and 2 hours was nothing. All her friends said it'd be safer that way, so I was like, okay. But it turned out to be a big mistake. Come back for part two. Part two, you should never take a ride from a stranger. So, like I said, John volunteered to take me home. Everyone said it was probably best because my best friend was drunk. So I gave John my address. We get in the car and we started heading home. 30 minutes into driving, he starts falling asleep on the road. We literally almost got into an accident. He said he needed to stop and like nap for a few minutes. And y'all, if I knew how to drive, I probably would have had drove. But he was like the only liable driver with a license, and I was kind of nervous about him falling asleep on the road, so I was kind of okay with him stopping. He fell asleep immediately. Me, on the other hand, I stayed up till my phone died, and I knocked out. A couple of minutes after sleeping, it sounded like the back door had closed, and it woke me up. I woke John up saying, like, we need to go. And he's like, what's going on? I told him the car back door literally slammed. He looked back and said, how? Like, the door is locked. And I'm like, no, seriously, I heard the door slam. He was saying maybe you dreamed about it because there's no possible way this door is open. But I'm not dumb. I know what I heard. Come back for part 3.
If you are wondering whether or not to hook up with your ex-boyfriend, here is a sign not to. One day, my ex hit me up again. Let's call him Jaden. He hit me up and he asked me if I was single. I said yes. He told me that he was single too, and honestly, I missed him. He asked me to hang out one day. I was super excited to see him again, and I was really looking forward to building our relationship over. He came over to my place and we talked for a bit. We watched movies, we cuddled, we kissed, and we did other stuff. The other stuff went on for hours, and I mean hours, because we had not talked to each other for 3 whole years. We broke up a really long time ago, and once we reconnected, we could not keep our hands off of each other. We cuddled and watched movies for the rest of the night, and eventually I drifted off to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night to him getting dressed, and I asked why he was leaving and where he needed to go because I really wanted him to stay the night. He says he can't miss this wedding that he's supposed to go to early in the morning, and I understood, and I asked him who was getting married and to tell them congrats. He said thanks. It's my wedding. And then he left.
Let's start from the beginning. When we invented computers, one of the first things we did was make a digital document. Over time, we changed the interface from black to white, piled on features, and moved it to the cloud. But fundamentally, these documents haven't really changed.
She got one more screen. Oh Lord, I can't even get my finger.
Because I would be nasty again.
Oh Lord. This is how you look at yourself. I haven't talked a lot, guys. But, it's not even close to being there yet. I'm not a beauty guru, but I do my makeup because I'm a girl, I guess you could say. This is literally what I do on a daily basis. So I just connected the lines. Look at that. Look at that. I'm literally scared. All this is gonna look ugly to you guys, but please don't make fun of it. This is literally just how I literally do my makeup every day, and nobody else does anything, so I hope you guys won't comment anything. Also, you guys need to start commenting on my videos. Not for YouTube, just saying, if you guys want to watch my videos, at least please comment on them. Just saying. Okay. So I actually kind of like that eye. Oh, my eyebrows. I just want to blend it out through there. This part can literally just stay like that. I actually like that one. So we're going to define out my eyebrow again so we can tell where I actually want it to end. Okay. So I can get through there.
Probably the most tragic and preventable airplane accident you'll ever hear
What
about.
you want,
The facts of the story are so shocking that when the audio of what led to the disaster was discovered, investigators and airline officials couldn't believe their ears. The audio of the disaster is so unsettling, but I will include it at the end of this story. On March 23rd, 1994, Aeroflight 593 was
You
on its
fail.
way from Russia to Hong Kong.
You fail.
Fail?
Fail.
12 crew members
That's
and 9
sad.
of which were flight attendants.
No, I think this is bad too. So I would say.
Passengers on board were 16
Yeah, because I was like, her bed and my head and my face were on her bed.
And they were the
Yeah,
son and
you
daughter
laying
of
on your face.
Yaroslav Kudrin.
That is sad.
I called you on my cell phone. I called down on my cell phone.
Yes,
Lordy.
They have went a little too far. As they were nearing Hong Kong, Yaroslav invited his
so
kids
I
to the cockpit in front of the plane where all the controls are. It wasn't a problem until Yaroslav encouraged his kids to get into the captain seat and take turns flying the plane. He would soon regret his decision.
Why'd you say so quietly? I'm trying to do what Peyton does.
Oh, stop being my Tiana! Pilot Yaroslav
Sorry, you always be holding your hand.
She would like
She'd
to
be
get
like,
into the pilot
"That's
seat
your
and
day."
fly the plane. Yana was a bit scared, but her father encouraged her that it would be fine. Yaroslav wasn't actually going to let her fly the plane. He would only make it seem like she was. Once she got into the pilot seat, autopilot would be turned on. He would press some controls that would turn the plane slightly to the left, and it would feel like she was actually the one turning the plane to the left. She kind of felt the control handle turning itself, so she knew it wasn't actually her taking control. Once she was done, it was now his 16-year-old son Eldar's turn. Now when Eldar got into the pilot seat, his dad messed with the controls to make it seem like Eldar was flying the plane just like he did for Yana. Then he put the controls back to normal, which leveled the plane out. He left Eldar in the pilot seat and got distracted and started talking to his daughter Yana. While Yaroslav wasn't paying attention, Eldar was in the pilot seat, forcing the control handle to go into the direction that he wanted, which was fighting the autopilot, so the autopilot disconnected. Now 16-year-old Eldar is actually in control and is flying the plane. Part 3 of what happened to Aeroflight 593. 16-year-old Eldar is in the pilot seat of Aeroflight 593 while it's in the air after being given permission from his father, Yaroslav, who was a pilot on the plane. Eldar accidentally disconnects the autopilot and is now actually in control of flying the plane, which has 75 occupants in total. Yaroslav was completely distracted, so he didn't notice anything was wrong until Eldar asked, "Why is the plane turning?" In which Yaroslav responds, "Is it turning itself?" Eldar responds, "Yes." The plane is now at a sharp 90-degree angle and it keeps turning every second. At this point, Yaroslav should have immediately removed his son from the pilot seat and took control of the aircraft, but he didn't. He just stood over Eldar in the pilot seat, looking at the controls, trying to figure out what's wrong. Before they know it, the plane is going down at about 40,000 feet per minute. But the plane is going down at an angle. They're almost upside down. It's like going down the hill of a roller coaster, so they're being pinned back to their seats. Because of the amount of pressure from the plane going down, pinning everyone back to their seats, Eldar is unable to get out of the pilot seat. Part 4 of what happened to Aeroflight 593. Now all Yaroslav can do is yell demands at his 16-year-old son who has no knowledge on flying an airplane so he can try and get the plane back on course before they all crash and die. The plane is being flipped in all different directions, upside down, on its side. The passengers are being tossed around like seeds in a salad. Make sure to watch my Instagram story for the full animation and real audio recording. But I do warn you guys, it is very unsettling. Eventually, Yaroslav was able to get Eldar out of the seat and take control, but it was too late. The plane lost too much altitude and was flying too low and crashed into some mountains. There were no survivors. Makes this even worse is that they were only 8 minutes away from their destination. After further investigation, they found that all Eldar had to do to keep the plane from going down was let go of the control handle, and the autopilot would have reconnected itself and set the plane back on course.
Meet Bartleby Plus, your new go-to for homework help and essay review. It answers fast with millions of detailed homework and textbook solutions. Have a specific question? Get step-by-step explanations currently available in 30 subjects. If you need a deeper understanding, start a live chat with one of our subject matter experts, available 24/7. Strong outlines are the key to writing confidently. Let our interactive essay builder help guide you along the way. Proofreading has never been easier with our plagiarism detection and citation assistance tools, so you can submit your papers with confidence. Plus, our preliminary score evaluates all elements of your essay.
She's
to
been
let
starting
you
her
know
period
how
since
your
we were
paper
at
stacks
Angie's
up.
house.
Get instant access.
And if it's
to
all
our
over her
full
bed, that
suite of
means she
study
didn't change her
tools today.
pad.
Study better.
I don't know what to do. It's never been on my bed before.
Tell Austin to come here.
boss on? Did you watch me do it? Because I'm not watching my
That's right.
computer.
Quit saying sorry about every little damn thing. You sound like a little pissed.
Because Kaylin don't let us watch her thing. Kaylin don't
I didn't even say anything to you.
I'll buy y'all
You get out of my face. I don't care what you want to watch.
It's True Crime Thursday.
I was getting a drink.
Hey, Daddy, I want to go outside.
No.
I would.
It was just a prank on Caitlin. Because I accidentally drew a red marker on my bed.
Well, it's
But
not
I
funny.
accident.
It was supposed to be a prank on Caitlin.
Yeah, we were supposed to prank Bezzy, Maziah.
Find something to do. Find something to do.
I asked him Diamond if I wanted to go outside with me.
So I should roll them out. It's raining and cold outside.
I don't want to go outside. What do you
Mommy,
It
do
is.
you want to go wait here and play with me, Diamond?
Sure.
Okay, now it's in
I'll go get my phone. I'll go get my phone.
I'm playing with them out here, cause you told
Shut up, shut up. Okay.
I'm bored. One day I just want to hug Zelzy.
So you weren't good though. You said Caitlin was coming.
I wasn't.
Well, you knew it was
Because honestly, I knew it was a prank when the minute you called him back.
Yeah, that's right.
Why is Diamond not moving?
Huh?
Why is she not?
Sorry. Get back here a bit, huh?
I got my own computer.
Come on,
Well, look at your shit then. Damn.
I can't bring mine home.
Mom just doesn't want to play on mine.
No, we don't play that. You want to look at your damn computer? She looking at hers.
Yeah, but that's the boss.
When did Mom ever say that?
Yeah, when she ever said that?
Yeah, what's your
Who said,
Okay then.
who said keep your computer
I ain't
out
asked you.
too?
I ain't asked you.
No, that's Desiree because she broke her last year.
Yeah.
She was on.
Mom won't let me bring
But
it home.
Mom
That's not fair.
told me to keep mine out too.
Yeah, because y'all break your shit. You broke every little tablet that I had bought you over the past years.
Every tablet.
She done broke her shit.
Oh, not every tablet.
You too? Hell no. Cause y'all break y'all stuff. Y'all know how to take care of nothing.